of you. Every little thing I see turns into a memory. I didn't know the air could change just by hearing your name. Spring feels like you somehow, in every breeze around. Soft but hard to hold, warm but never told. I don't need a reason now, you're in everything I found. If this is what it means, then you're my spring. Coffee cups and open skies, everything feels more alive. Even silence feels okay when your thoughts won't go away. Every moment slows in time when your world crosses mine. Spring feels like you somehow, even when you're not around. In the light, in the sound, in the way I slow down. I don't try to understand, I just feel it where I stand. If this is what it means, then you're my spring. If the seasons come and go, would I still feel this alone? Or would you stay somewhere inside, like a never-ending tide? Spring feels like you somehow, even when the skies turn down. In the rain and the gray, you don't fade away. I don't need another sign, you're already on my mind. If this is what it means, then you're my spring. You stay this way in spring. You walked in like a quiet breeze, didn't ask for anything, but somehow everything around started shifting without a sound. I don't know what changed in me, but it's not what it used to be. You smell like spring to me, something soft and hard to keep, like a moment I can't freeze, but I don't want to leave. Every breath feels new again, like I'm somewhere I've never been. You smell like spring to me, and it's everything I need. Time slows down when you're around, even silence makes a sound, like the world is stepping back just to keep us in this track. I don't chase it, I don't try, I just let it pass me by. You smell like spring to me, like a place I couldn't see. Now it's right in front of me, clear as it could ever be. Even if it fades too fast, I don't want it built to last. You smell like spring to me, and I let it be. If I lose this in the end, would I feel it once again? Or just search for something close that I can never hold? You smell like spring to me, every breath a memory. Even when you're far away, you still find a way to stay. I don't need to understand why you slip right through my hands. You smell like spring to me, like a fleeting dream. Like spring in the air, fading but still there. We stayed out longer than we planned, city lights and holding hands. Your smile caught the evening glow, like something only I should know. Every second and heartbeats racing. Every second we're creating something I can't name out loud, but I feel it all around. Even when the light is gone, I'll still know where I belong. Pink skies and heartbeats racing. You're the feeling I've been chasing. Stay like this, just like this, before the night disappears. We were close, just not enough. We never crossed the line we drew, but we were standing next to it. Every word we didn't say still felt louder than it is. You held back, I did too. Somewhere we already knew. Almost love, almost us. Something right that wasn't enough. Every moment felt so real, but we never made the deal. Close enough to feel the rush, far enough to miss the touch. Almost love, almost us. That's what we were. We let silence fill the space, like it knew just what to say. Every glance we turned away, still gave everything away. No one wrong, no one right, we just never chose a side. Almost love, almost us. Everything but not quite us. All the things we could have been stay somewhere beneath the skin. Not enough to break apart, but too much to guard the heart. Almost love, almost us. Faded as it was. If we tried just once again, would it change or just pretend? Will we finally make it through, or stay the same? We always knew. Almost love, almost us. Still it lingers just because every piece we left behind never fully left my mind. I don't try to hold it tight, but it stays here every night. Almost love, almost us. Still a part of us. Almost, still not gone. We didn't plan to stay this long, just follow where the night had gone. Petals falling through the air, like they knew we'd meet right there. Every step feels out of time, like your world just crossed with mine. Dancing under Sakura rain, spinning slow, we don't explain. Every second feels so light, like we borrowed from the night. Even if it slips away, I would choose it anyway. Dancing under Sakura rain, just to feel this once again. You laugh and pull me closer in, like we're somewhere we've do it all again. Petals falling, still around us. The park is full, but I walk alone. Same old path, but it feels unknown. Your laughter used to fill the air. Now even spring feels unaware. I didn't think I'd miss you this way. In a season that won't stay. Cherry blossoms after you fall like something now it's new, soft and bright, but passing through. Just like everything we grew, I still stand beneath the trees, hoping time will let me choose. But cherry blossoms after you only bloom to make me lose. I hear your voice in passing cars, in quiet nights and distant bars. I try to shake it off somehow, but it always finds me now. Every color feels the same when it's missing your name. Cherry blossoms after you drift away like we used to. Every petal feels like proof that I never got to choose. Standing here, I let them fall, knowing I can't change the truth. Cherry blossoms after you still remind me of you. If I could rewind the spring, would you stay for everything? Or were we just passing through? Like the petals always do. Cherry blossoms after you fall like something I once knew. Every dream we held so close now just echoes I can't lose. I keep standing in this place where I thought we'd make it through. Cherry blossoms after you still lead me back to you. And they fall like you do every spring without you. Curtains move, the sunlight spills across the floor, the room stands still. A quiet day, no plans to make, but something shifts with every step. No need to rush, no need to speak. The moment settles naturally. Warm breeze, warmer you, everything feels lighter too. Like the air has learned your name, nothing's ever quite the same. Every second slows just right in this calm and golden light. Warm breeze, warmer you, pulls me closer without a move. Time drifts by without a sound, like it doesn't want to count. Every glance, every pause feels like something more than cause. No directions left to find, just your presence on my mind. Warm breeze, warmer you, simple things are breaking through. All the noise I used to hear fades away when you are near. Nothing loud, nothing new, just the way I fall into. Warm breeze, warmer you, stays the way you do. Maybe this won't stay free space. No need words, no need proof. I just lean into the truth. Warm breeze, warmer you. That's enough to hold on to. The air feels different now, and I know why. You try to play it off so well, like there's nothing left to tell. But your eyes don't match your tone. They're giving everything away. Every pause, every glance feels like more than just a chance. You blush like cherry trees, soft and suddenly turning pink so easily when you're next to me. You don't have to say a word, I can hear it even blurred. You blush like cherry trees, and it's clear to me. You step back, then stay close, like you don't know what you chose. But your silence says enough, even when you act so tough. I don't need a clearer sign, you've been obvious in time. You blush like cherry trees every time you look at me, trying hard to play it cool, but you're anything but smooth. I don't need you to confess, I can see it nonetheless. You blush like cherry trees, and it gives you away. If I say it first tonight, would you run or would you stay? Would you laugh it off again or let it slip away? You blush like cherry trees, now there's nothing left to read. Every color on your face says the words you won't say. I don't need it said out loud, it's already all around. You blush like cherry trees, and I feel it too. You don't have to say it, I already know. Light falls gently through the day, catching moments on your face. Every second slows its pace when you turn and look my way. Nothing else comes into view when I'm standing close to you. Sunlight on your smile makes the world feel worthwhile. Every shadow fades away when you look at me this way. No need more, no need less in this quiet happiness. Sunlight on your smile stays with me a while. All the noise just slips aside, leaving only what feels right. Every word we don't explain still connects without a name. Nothing forced, nothing planned, just the way we understand. Sunlight on your smile, every second reconciles all the doubts I used to keep. Now they're drifting quietly, no direction left to chase. I just stay within this space. Sunlight on your smile holds me in its light. If this moment had to end, would it start again? But every time you look at me, it lingers just a little longer. We don't cross that line out loud, but we're standing near it now. A little more than friends, but not quite lovers yet. Somewhere in between that we don't wanna end. We don't need to rush, we don't need to pretend. We're just a little more than friends. Every message, every call feels like something after all. Even silence feels too close, like we're saying what we want. We don't name it, we don't try, but it's there between the lines. A little more than friends, something we don't understand. Holding on too tight while pretending that we can. We don't say it first, we just let it expand. We're just a little more than friends. If we take one step ahead, would it change what we have said? Would it break or would it start something deeper in the dark? A little more than friends, now it's harder to pretend. Every look we share feels like something we can end. If we let it go, would we ever feel again? Or stay a little more than friends? Just a little more than we ever said before. You showed up without a sound, like a light I never found. Didn't ask for anything, but somehow changed everything. I don't know where this begins, but I feel it settling in. Love, soft as April rain, falling slow and stays the same. Not too much, not too loud, just enough to feel it now. I don't need to understand, I just hold it in my hands. Love, soft as April rain, comes and gently calls my name. Every step feels easier, like the air is clearer here. Even silence feels alive when you're somewhere in my mind. I don't try to make it last, but I hope it doesn't pass. Love, soft as April rain, never asks but always stays. In between what we don't say, it finds its quiet way. I don't rush, I let it be something slow and close to me. Love, soft as April rain, moves in ways I can't explain. If this fades, I'll still recall how it felt to have it all in a moment, calm and true, somehow always leading you. Love, soft as April rain, falling through my everyday. Even when it slips away, it leaves a trace that stays. I don't need a perfect end, just the way it came and went. Love, soft as April rain, I would feel it all again. Stay this way, just this way, for a while. was the day everything changed. We didn't notice when it grew, something small between us two. Just a moment passing by turned into a different sky. No one saw it coming through, but I felt it next to you. The day we bloomed, everything fell into tune, like a song we never knew, but somehow always true. Every color, every light turned into a different sight. The day we bloomed, I became someone new. Looking back, it feels so clear how it slowly brought us here. Every step we didn't plan still became what we began. No need reason, no design, it just happened over time. The day we bloomed, nothing needed to be proved. All the pieces came in view like they always led to you. Every second holds the trace of that quiet turning place. The day we bloomed still lives inside of me. If it fades into the past, would it still be built to last, or just stay a memory of who we used to be? The day we bloomed, even if it ended soon, there's a part I can't undo, still connected back to you. Every version of me now started there somehow. The day we bloomed still defines the truth. That was where it all began. The air was warm, the sky was clear, nothing felt too far from here. Then you walked into my day, and everything just rearranged. No before and no between, just a shift I couldn't see. Spring, then you came into my point of view, like a color I once knew, but somehow felt brand new. Nothing else compares to this, not the sun or all of it. Spring, then you, that's what changed the view. Every step feels different now, like I finally figured out what it means to feel so light, without trying, without fight. No direction left to take, just the path we slowly make. Spring, then you, everything just falls into place without a single clue. How it happened, how it grew. Every moment stays in tune with the way I look at you. Spring, then you, that's what made it true. If the season fades away, would you still remain the same, or just turn into a trace of a time I can't replace? Spring, then you, even when the sky turns blue, there's a light I hold on to that keeps leading back to you. I don't need to ask for more, you're already what I'm for. Spring, then you, always leads to you. Everything started there. just following the silhouette of fading light in quiet streets where every step felt incomplete. You said nothing, but I knew something shifting out of you. When flowers start to fall, do we catch them, do we call every moment back again before it slips out of our hands? I don't wanna ask you why, I just watch it pass me by. When flowers start to fall, do we mean it after all? There's a distance in your tone, even when we're not alone. Like a word you almost say, but decide to throw away. I don't push, I don't chase, I just read it on your face. When flowers start to fall, do we try or let it fall? Every promise left undone, fading slowly one by one. I don't wanna force it now, but I wonder when and how. When flowers start to fall, will we keep it after all? Maybe we were just a phase wrapped inside a brighter day. Something soft we couldn't hold, something warm that turned to cold. When flowers start to fall, I remember every call, every second in between, what we had and what it means. Even if it didn't stay, it was real in its own way. When flowers start to fall, I still felt it after all. I won't hold it back anymore, I'll just let it fall. Petals land without a trace, softly drifting through the space. Everyone reminds me of something I can't quite erase. No clear reason why it stays, but it follows through my days. Your name in the petals, written where I can't ignore. Every piece that hits the ground echoes something from before. Even when I walk away, it keeps finding me to stay. Your name in the petals, I can't close the door. Paths we used to walk now feel slightly distant, slightly real. Like a dream that won't repeat, but still lingers underneath. No more trying to define what remains inside. Your name in the petals, falling softer than before. Every trace I try to lose finds me back once more. I don't try to make it stay, I just let it fade this way. Your name in the petals, still I feel it all. Would it vanish if I tried to leave it all behind, or return without a sound? Every time I turn around, your name in the petals, scatter where I used to stand. Every fragment of the past slips right through my hands. Even if it disappears, it was real enough to hear. Your name in the petals, calling once again. even now. You don't say much, but I can tell there's something underneath it all. A quiet spark behind your gaze, like something trying not to fall. Every silence speaks for you in a way I never knew. There's something blooming in your eyes, soft and slow it comes alive, like a feeling you can't hide even when you try. Every look just pulls me in, closer than I've ever been. There's something blooming in your eyes, and I'm falling every time. You hesitate and look away, but stay a little longer now, like you don't want this moment gone, but don't know how to say it out. Every pause just feels so loud when you're standing in the crowd. There's something blooming in your eyes, like a truth you can't disguise, growing in the quiet space between us, face to face. I don't need you to explain, I can feel it in the same. There's something blooming in your eyes, and it's changing everything. If we let this slowly grow, would it turn to something more, or just stay a fragile light we keep hidden out of sight? There's something blooming in your eyes, brighter than the morning light. I don't wanna look away, even for a day. If this fades, I'll still recall how it started, soft and small. There was something in your eyes that made me lose control. Don't look away, not today. Let it stay. I didn't see this coming. I didn't see this coming. You stepped in like a passing scene, nothing loud, just in between. But something in the way you stay turns a moment into a place. Every second rearranged, nothing feels the same. Falling for you in springtime, no one and no clear sign, just a shift I can't ignore, like I felt this once before. Every step draws me near to a space that feels so clear. Falling for you in springtime, now I'm caught inside. You don't try to make it known, but it shows in subtle tones. Every word you leave unsaid circles slowly in my head. No intention to pretend where this might begin. Falling for you in springtime, everything feels aligned, like the pieces finally fit in a way I can't resist. Every breath pulls me through, closer than I planned to. Falling for you in springtime, and I'll let it springtime, even